If you look closely at the video released by Onanuga, the principal was given a script to read, Ogunshina reviews. Of course they are going to give her a script to read. No be Nigeria every day. You think that, these people were just, I don't want to say unfortunate, or the people that were used as a bait for this politics that they are playing. And that woman, that principal, she already knows what's going on. The only person that will know exactly what happened inside that bush, the only person that will know what those people went through inside that bush, are either the families of the victims. Probably the woman will tell her husband when she gets home, and they are going to keep it a secret forever and ever. We can never know what truly happened inside that bush because they would not want us to know. You think they will allow us to say the things that happened inside the bush? They will not allow her. Of course, they are going to give her a script. Of course, they are going to tell her this is what you should say. This is what you should say. This is what you should say. Before, people are acting like as if we know they this Nigeria together. I don't understand though. The rescue of the 44 pupils and teachers abducted from, they were not 44, were they 44? They were not up to 44. And teachers abducted from school in the local government area of Oyo State may have ended their 56-day ordeal, but has continued to generate political controversy. According to The Punch, what began as a security challenge soon became a political issue, with allegations of sabotage, claims of political interference, and discussions surrounding the relationship between President Bola Tinubu and Governor Seyi Makinde dominating public discourse ahead of the 2027 elections. The Oyo State chapter of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) argued that the circumstances surrounding the abduction suggested it was more than an ordinary security incident. Yes, we know. This thing is all politics. It's all political. Everything that happened is all political. Why I think that these people, of course, they were traumatized. The children seem happy. They don't really look lean like they should be for having spent 56 days there. But I'm sure that probably within the first week, the second week, they were really going through it. She said it now that the first week that they were really beating those children and all of that because they were making noise, and then they had to move from one place to another if they found out that they were going to get caught. But probably later they started to treat them like they weren't beating them, or they did not have to move from one place to another again and everything. But those people, they went through a lot. You can already see it. I don't know why people are not saying that, they don't look like somebody that has been kidnapped. Have you been kidnapped before? Do you know how people that have been kidnapped? Of course. Everybody's body is different. The children, I don't know. Children are, I don't know. Their life it's not that hard. Some of them do not really have that understanding. You can beat a child now. You can beat the child to stupor. And then you go and buy biscuit and sweets for the child. And the child will forget everything that you have done to them. So that's how children are. People that were thinking that, the children should not be smiling. What do you expect them to be doing? I don't understand. Nigerians, we find issues with everything. I'm not saying that this thing is not political. It is political. But people's life were put at risk. These people saw their fellow colleagues murdered, beheaded, buried. They witnessed that. Was that also plan work? Oh, let us buy you so that this thing can be believable. And those ones too will agree. No, now. People lost their lives. So you can't be saying that, this was planned or whatever, or that these people that were kidnapped knows that they are going to be kidnapped and then they agree to it. It's not possible. It's not. The party's publicity secretary, Michael Ogunshina, said Oyo had not experienced a kidnapping of such magnitude since Governor Makinde assumed office, adding that the incident raised suspicion that the abductors may have enjoyed support from influential individuals. Yes, we know. Also with size comment made by former Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Esomwike, saying their remarks appear to support Governor Makinde's belief that politics has been introduced into the incident. Yes, now, they introduced policies into it. We all know. What's his name? Wike was also one person that said that he's going to make this thing uncomfortable for people if they contest or presidency or whatever. And the day that Shey Makinde declared for presidency, the next day this thing happened. What do you think? They were trying to send a message to him. And then they had to still buy some people to send that message to him clearly that don't try it. That's what they are doing. But these people have to be involved. Why involve these people? That's the problem. If you are having political problems, why are you involving innocent citizens? That's the thing. It is well. According to Ogushina, the statement suggested that some individuals were attempting to tarnish Makinde's image, yes, and gain political advantage at the expense of the victims. Exactly. He also questioned why Governor Shey Makinde's role in the rescue operation was omitted, do you get, from the official communication issued after the victims were freed. He said if you take a closer look at the video released by Onanuga, the principal among the victims was given a script to read. She did not acknowledge Governor Makinde's efforts, even though everyone knows the effort of the governor and Oyo security outfits such as Amotekun. Yes, the very first day they were released, when they were saying the woman should do a thank you message, we thank the president, we thank this. Meanwhile, they've been calling on Governor Shey Makinde, calling on everything. And then when they eventually got rescued, she's thanking already the president. What happened to Governor Shey Makinde? You know that this thing, of course, he added that he also read the Nigeria's Army statement and noted that Governor Shey Makinde's name was never mentioned. He described attempt to politicize the incident as both silly and preposterous. Yes, it is, really. It is well. Atuchena says everything is planned, bro, and I'm begging to believe that someone get paid to act this, but I don't know who that person is. Someone got paid to plan this. See, to kidnap these victims in Oyo State was planned, but the victims don't know anything about all of these things happening. They don't. They are just victims. They are just unfortunate to be the ones that they will use to play this politics that they are playing. Ati says, Oluwalu Major Dao, what is the best judge? Pastor Defani says, maybe the principal may not comprehend well due to shock. Keep short, thank God for their release. If Technology says, thank God she's alive, devil's advocate, what is your problem with the script? Let the script paper die. It is well. Michael says, a lot of people commenting here are so myopic. I don't understand the power play behind the scenes, and that's why they are continuing to be ruled by such cruel overlords masquerading as their leaders. It is well. Femi says, before on call, make sure you know read the script now. They will come back. It is well. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.